the shotgun.
Young, you serious?
He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Watson. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Watson.
Damn, good pick.
It's intercepted. Picked up by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it, he saw the numbers we saw, he watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be, but early in this one, advantage defense.
2nd and 5.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Taylor. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Wentz now on 1st down. This one into the hands of Burton. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That's good for an Indianapolis 1st down on a gain of 10.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hurt down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, Wentz. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Let's go.
It's the rookie from LSU, Grant Delpit. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't.
And he is in touchdown, Hunt, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns have taken the early lead. The CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs. And that one certainly fell into the latter category. And that deserves a couple exclamation points.
I think defensively, when you look at a play like that, that's when everyone looks at their teammates and start shaking their heads a little bit because now you're wondering, what are we in for? Worked all week to try and limit the big play ability that he possesses, and he winds up taking one to the house in the very first quarter. That was a tremendous run.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
1st down.
This one up to about the 38. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. Love the play call that time. Love the design. You put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo set, running formation to a defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense gets confused for just a split second. And next thing you know, completion for good yardage. Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Wentz. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
Go, man.
Incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
Now it's Hunt. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Justin Houston.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the 1st quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Watson. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain of 32 that time. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
On 1st down, it's Watson. And that's going to be caught for the Browns. Touchdown. Odell Beckham, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns add on to their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. To go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for, and this touchdown will count. Now Parkey for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Browns 14, Colts 0.
as the kickoff.
Wait, I came back already?
And send this one away.
Uh.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for. And
All right.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Huh?
The Colts come to the line ready to
From
start
where?
their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them
Get
thus
it.
far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first two drives.
Are you scared?
Optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll run with Taylor. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now they'll throw it. Wentz. A good throw here, finding Pascal. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Grabbed there by Zach Pascal, and he's one of those guys that often people forget are even on the roster, but when you look up at the end of the game, he's produced over 600 yards and 5 touchdowns in 2019.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run with a former Ole Miss Rebel, Jordan Wilkins. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be...
Let's go, Denzel. Yeah, nigga. Fuck you talking about, boy?
Pretty nice.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And he'll take this back all the way up past the... ready to go. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Watson. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 4 yards the pickup, first down. From the gun, here's Watson. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Donovan Peoples-Jones. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Colts' 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, Watson. He's got Hooper on the short connection. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. He'll take a shot here for Hooper downfield.
You bum!
Incomplete.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, They have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big
Well,
plays.
4th and 1.
And you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. DeForest Buckner able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Sacked there by DeForest Buckner. Boy, was he big news around the draft in 2020 when the Colts traded their 13th overall pick for him. He absolutely solidifies their defensive front. Great interior pressure that they haven't been able to exhibit in recent seasons.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. From the gun, Watson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Operating from the gun, Watson. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up 4th.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
The kick by Parkey is good, and the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First down.
Shotgun now for Wentz. He's got Burton here. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took it a little too far. It's 2nd down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Once again here on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Wentz now to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
And Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. And the fair catch is made. It's going to pin him back here at the 7-yard line. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Browns drive about to get started. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half.
You said who?
Well, you know we all have that little extra.
All right, I got you after this play.
That says let's push the envelope a little bit, right?
Young, this nigga. Oh my God. This nigga Deshaun Watson is cheeks, B.
Field goal range here at the 25-yard line.
At the 25-yard line.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Oh, y'all playing the yard.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing now is Wentz.
I got the Ravens, yeah. Yeah.
The Browns take over.
The Cleveland offense ready to
Keeping
go.
it. What team you got?
On the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. There's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Why? Who you want?
Out of bounds, just shy of the 45.
And that's
So
it?
Reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Campbell making the catch.
No, don't send that nigga no picks. What?
Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
All right, send me pick 6. I got you.
At the 45 already.
I got you. What? The 1st and the 3rd?
On play action, it's Wentz. That one complete to Wilkins, the running back. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
Cause I got Derrick Henry coming still. Yeah, and another first.
On 1st down, Wilkins.
What? Young, are you fucking serious? I was about to say, I ain't letting that nigga score no dumb shit like that. Woo, I would have been hot.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run it here with Wilkins. And the Colts are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3.
Yeah, about to have fun.
They're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
Gotta figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal. Now Wentz. That's complete right around the 8.
Good defense, bitch.
Down to the 2-yard line. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
Oh, my, that's a heck of a tackle right there on 3rd down because they had to swing it out to the back and hope that he could make a play. But let's face it, in order for him to be there and be in that position, in order to make that play, he had to read his keys and not be fooled.
Oh, that's so ass.
It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Trey Burton, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
Fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
Move, bitch. Fuck you going, boy. Woo!
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10.
That's a catch, bitch.
And the throw left side.
Oh, you weak ass.
Incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
Brings up third down.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Forced out.
Oh, my God.
Taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Justin Houston making his presence felt there in the backfield.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
I'm some shit right now, so I ain't gonna talk too much, you know. I'm getting cooked.
The Colts come to the line ready to
No?
start their next drive.
I mean, it was gonna happen eventually, so I mean.
Last time they had the ball to cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the touchdown. It increased
Because the team was faking, you know.
Now they got to keep things cranking, keep it on high, so you can keep cutting into that lead.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. On the carry, it's Wilkins. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you, because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. They run again with Wilkins, and he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. To throw is Wentz. A quick hitter complete. It's Burton. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. To throw, it's Wentz. Steps away to his left. And his pass incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Catch made here by Campbell. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Wentz.
Young, what?
Got his tight end Burton. And he's going to get
this game be ass. I swear, I hate Madden more and more every day, dog. Hell yeah.
On fourth down. Wentz now on first down. This one into the hands of Burton. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They run with Wilkins, and he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Here's Wentz to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get it here.
So that wasn't a pick, Madden? Like, come the fuck on with that dumb shit, B.
But now it's 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz.
He catches that! This shit is gay. This shit is gay.
Paris Campbell, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts have got it back to a 1-score game. And he puts it through.
Makes the score Browns 17, Colts 14. Rodrigo Blankenship to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Now on 2nd and 13, Watson. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. A shotgun snap for Watson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Pickup. 2nd and 6.
Sweep, Hilton with it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts have taken the lead. And he's got it up and through.
The score, Colts 21, Browns
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he's going to have a Browns first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Watson. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it. Unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. That's caught over the middle. Hooper. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that could be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jarvis Landry, his 4th touchdown on the year. And once again, the Browns are back in front. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. But that was well executed.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. On 1st down, Wentz. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Wilkins, and he'll take this one up close to about the 45. The tackle by Terrence Mitchell. On 2nd and 9, Wentz throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down.
And the Colts first down.
From the gun, it's Wentz. A good throw here, finding Pascal. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
At the 9-yard line.
2nd and 3 from the 9.
They'll keep it on the ground. Wilkins. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets them up 1st and goal. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Now Wentz will keep it, and he takes it in for a Colts score. Carson Wentz with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Colts are once again going to retake the lead. They get one more as the extra point's up and good, and that will make this a 4-point game.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the pass.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Watson off play action. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
2nd down at 4.
Now Watson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 20-yard line.
Wentz with a kneel down, and that will be the final act of this game.
Partner, they took a knee to finish this one off. To me, that's the only thing they lost in the 4th quarter. How about that comeback?
Yeah, trailed coming into the last frame. Got it done.